We're not having avocado toast. Alert the masses. Got a little trifecta happening this morning. Smoothie, coffee with my new favorite thing, the frothed milk, lemon water, vitamins, and almonds. And I'm going to sit here and read the next chapter of the last Harry Potter book. Here we are. I am 54% of the way through the last book. Thomas is over there, just living his best little life. Officially good morning and welcome to another episode of the marathon. We are vlogging on a Saturday again because the last Saturday I vlogged, it was so fun showing you stuff that Thomas and I do. And like I said in my previous video, I'm getting excited for Vlogmas, which is where I vlog every day in December. And it's really been making me miss daily vlogging. So today is Saturday and we are going to have breakfast with my friend Farm, who many of you know. I used to do a morning radio show with him a lifetime ago. Made some good headway in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Trying to be very mindful to be on my phone less, and reading is definitely helping with that. And then went on the elliptical for a bit. So quick shower and out the door, here we go. Anyone else though, like if you're an early riser, still like always rushing to get out the door? I'm like, it has been almost 5 hours since you awoke. Why are we rushing? And it's like every day going to school, same thing. Anyway, I'm excited to see Farm. We're going to Terry's for breakfast, which is owned by my good friends Nancy and Terry. It's one of my favorite places in town to go for breakfast. If you're ever looking for just really good home-cooked, home-style stuff. Yesterday, I smashed my face. I was getting into a truck and misguessed where my face should go. And yeah, I'm still tender today, like I have a bump. No concussion symptoms or anything, but I was shocked last night when I did a face mask and my nighttime skincare that it was tender, and it's still tender this morning. And what was I doing? Rushing. Morning rushing. I am trying quinoa vegan oatmeal, and Farm's here. All the meats. This could have just been called what I ate in a day. Because we're back from having breakfast with Farm, and soon we're going to have lunch with my girlfriend Lauren. I have found, after not so great of weekends, that I really do better when I'm seeing other adults on the weekend. So I've been trying to pack things in. I just find being here by myself on the weekend can get really lonely, and you might not think that, or you might think that that's like dramatic, but it's the truth. It can feel like an abyss when I pick up Thomas from school on Friday, thinking of like, how on earth are we gonna fill the next few days? That may sound like joyous to you, having no one around, and I used to be the same too, but being a widow is real lonely. Being a single mom is real lonely. I basically schedule in a lot of like dates on the weekend. So we had a breakfast date with Farm, we're having a lunch date with my girlfriend Lauren, and then after that we're going to hang out at Amber Lee's for a bit. Tomorrow Thomas has swimming, and then my mom and I have a shopping date. And it doesn't have to be the entire day, it's basically just enough to maybe an hour or two helps. I can't explain it, but I thought I would mention it in case you too find weekends long and lonely. You're not alone. Thomas isn't in things. Like, I know a lot of parents complain because they have so many birthday parties to go to and it's like such a pain in the ass, but I would love that. I would love Thomas to have a social, like robust social calendar. He does have swimming, and some days we do go to this place called Springer's, which is like a gymnastics place. So that's fun. But anyway, so if you're wondering why it's like back to back to back, that's why. I just can find the weekends lonely, or just bad for like scrolling my phone. Like I was saying earlier, I'm trying to get better about just not randomly scrolling social media, making it more purposeful and with intent. And I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys saying that you're struggling with that too. So we'll definitely talk about that in Vlogmas. I talk about that in the book, about the like mindless scrolling and how some of us have become like addicted to it. I highly recommend reading. Everyone I tell, like, oh, I read X amount of books last year, or I'm reading this many books, they're like, when do you have time to read? And what helped me was really paying attention to how much time I was spending on my phone, then being disgusted, and then being able to fill that time with other stuff. Like I still scroll mindlessly. I still love social media. I think it has a purpose and I think it can be positive, but it's like the numbing scrolling that I'm trying to combat. So we do that by seeing real human beings and reading and doing stuff. Getting on the elliptical this morning felt really good. Now that the weather's getting cooler, I will definitely be getting back into that. And that's where we're at this morning. I thought I would show you the rug that I bought. If you watched my HomeSense date vlog, which I guess would have been the last video I posted, or if you're in the Marathoner Facebook group, you'll know that I've been trying to get a rug for this main room. Basically, I just needed, I was kind of like, ugh, the carpet's brown, the furniture's brown, the walls are gray, everything's just like dull, and I wanted some kind of color, even if it was like a muted color, just something to break up the room, and I am thrilled with what we got. Okay, I'll just show it to you and then I'll tell you about it. Here she is, Miss America. Just kidding, this is the rug. I'm so happy with it. Oh, I'll tell you about that quilt after. But here's like a bigger look at the room. It is perfect size. I didn't want anything too big. I just wanted something to break it up. Like I love it. I love it so much. I love the pattern in it. I love that it can easily be spilled on if necessary. Well, not necessary, but you know, I'm thrilled with it. Lots of you were suggesting Wayfair, which a lot of my friends had suggested too. But, oh, my pants have peanut butter on them from Thomas breakfast. Cool, need to change my pants before we go for lunch. A friend of mine suggested going to this place. I think it's called the Box Outlet. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure if it's a chain, but it basically has like, it's like a Costco outlet. So we went there one day earlier this week. What was bananas was Thomas walked directly through the store all the way to the back to the rugs and picked out this rug, as if he knew that that's what we were doing. So he picked it out and he was like, can we go? Like, and also loved the rugs. Like they had all the hanging rugs. So that was wild. Anyway, this is basically the exact same rug that I fell in love with at HomeSense. The one at HomeSense was $200 and this one was $110 plus tax. So saved like $100 on it. It's literally the exact same. So I felt much better about that. I was on the fence about getting one. And then when I saw this deal, I was like, yeah, this is perfect. And I love it. It pulls the gray from the walls, but it also just cuts up the amount of like dull brown. Don't get me wrong, I love the dull brown carpet and the dull brown furniture because I have an 8-year-old boy. One day I'm sure I will get rid of this furniture, but I love it. It's comfortable, and I basically just brighten it up with different pillows and stuff. So anywho, we got a rug. If you have a box outlet near you, like, it can't hurt to check it out. They had tons of like kitchen appliances and dishes. They had clothes. I bought Thomas a $3 t-shirt from Calvin Klein. Like, it's all brand new stuff, but it's just, I guess, like out of season or whatever. Yeah, so that's the rug update. That's my update. Oh, and then I'll just tell you about this quilt since we're just chit-chatting, us girls here, and guys too, hello. So this beautiful quilt, it's massive. Like, it's folded over right now. You can, then it's got fuzzies on the other side. So this quilt was a gift to Thomas from a place in town that's called, I think it's called Cherry Tree Quilts. And this quilt was actually started by Jeremy. So years ago, he and some other radio announcers, they were at Cherry Tree Quilts on location and doing like a funny video. So all of these radio guys tried to quilt and they filmed it, and it was funny. And then the owner or someone who works there finished the quilt that Jeremy started and gave it to Thomas. So I keep meaning to show it to you in a video, but it's really special. I really like it. It's so intricate and beautiful and special and meaningful, and I'm really touched that she would even think to do that. I think another one of the quilts that the guys started got finished and then I think was sent to the hospital. I can't really remember, but this is something that we'll treasure always. Oh my god, it all looks so good.
Totally stealing my ice cream.
Yeah, do it. Can you say hi? Say, Thomas, say hi. He's like, no, I don't want to. Thomas is having supper. I feel like this video is just like what we ate. We did more than just eat today, I promise. Well, you need a drink? Hold on. You can ask me. Okay, ask me. Tell me that you want a drink.
I want to have a drink.
Good job. Okay, now you can come get it. Here you go. You do. Come on. Come get it. Come get your drink. Hi. So happy. Okay, you're good. I mean, I can't really make a smoothie very well, but I think I've mastered the salad. Feels like Inception. Oh. Yes, I'm sitting at my desk at 7:30 on a Saturday night. Why? Because it makes me happy. I just did something very exciting. I opened the PDF from the person who is formatting my book. I have a PDF version of it to proofread, and not proofread, just like proof. Make sure I like the titles and the spacing and all that kind of stuff. And then they will make it in the multiple digital formats for you, the print format. Then I can send away to get a proof copy. All the exciting things are happening. And then tonight, in about a half an hour when I put Thomas to bed, I'm gonna go into my little recording studio, and I think I'm gonna definitely record one chapter, maybe two of the audiobook in my little closet. So I'm gonna end this video here and say goodnight and say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. It was a good Saturday. I feel very lucky for the people in my life that I saw today. And Thomas had a really good day. He was just chill and well behaved and went with the flow. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. Like I said, if there's anything you want to see in Vlogmas, let me know. And until Tuesday, I hope you have a good couple of days. Take care. Bye.